We use primarily in environmental restoration. The Clean Water Act, which is commonly known as the Restore Act, will be $582 million. It can be used for environmental projects, research, economic development projects, and others. First payment, $150 million, will be scheduled for 2016. The remainder in equal installments of $40 million will begin in 2019. The $750 million of economic damages will go to the general fund of the Mississippi Legislature to appropriate. Combined with the $659 million early funding, our state is receiving a total of nearly $2.2 billion in compensation for the Deepwater Horizon disaster. And the path forward for putting these funds to use will be deliberate. Gary Bryant, Executive Director of the Department of Environmental Quality, will be available after the press conference to talk about any further details regarding the settlement. I want to thank Gary and his team. They have done a remarkable job. From the outside world, this may have looked simple, may have been quiet recently. I can assure you it was not either. Gary's team put together a remarkable effort working with the Attorney General's office. General Hood is here with me today. I'll call on him to make comments. I want to thank General Hood for his dedication and his team that assisted us in reaching this settlement. General Hood.
Thank you, Governor. Well, it's great to have the governor here with us today. Normally when we talk about a settlement of litigation, you know, it's the attorneys that do that. But this was such a large case that involves departments under the governor and the governor's office and his attorneys as well, working directly with our office, that we're glad to be here together to talk about this settlement. I'll talk about the economic aspect first. I mean, as the governor spelled out, you know, the dates on most of these settlements. We've reached several settlements along the way, like with MOEX and different companies along the way. So, you know, some of those figures that you see, the larger numbers, those will include previous settlements that we already have. But specifically dealing with the economic damage aspect, the $750 million that will go to the state, we'll get a check sometime in January. There'll have to be a final settlement order entered in a hearing period. But we'll get $750 million total. We'll get a $150 million check in January. They'll skip a couple of years. It'll be $40 million a year until the year 2033. So the economic damage aspect was a question all along as to how we prove that versus some of the jurisdictions under what